Hello, well, this is Rick Utzler with AirgunWeb.com, and I'm here with a guy who has probably one of the best names in the world. Richard, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good, Rick.
And we're going to talk about a new product from Umarex. This is called the Fuel, is that right?
Brand new Umarex Fuel for this year, for 2014. Break barrel 177 air rifle. I tell you, this is the loaded air rifle. You know, people always want all the bells and whistles, every little advantage you can get out of an air rifle. You want that, the Fuel delivers for you.
Well, you know, what I'm seeing here, which everybody, when they come to my channel, they say, how do I get a bipod on my air gun?
Absolutely.
Now, if you try and put a bipod up here on the barrel, you're going the wrong direction.
Absolutely. You've got all that vibration to deal with. Now, what we want to do is, you know, air guns, we're seeing more and more hunting with that, and people are pushing the limits on that. And you know, when you're hunting with an air gun, it's a one shot. You've got to make that first shot count. So what are all the things we can do to help that hunter and make that one shot count? What we kept talking about is make that rest so steady. And so what we did is we have an integrated bipod. This bipod folds up into the stock. So when you're walking through the woods or whatever, it's not a bipod that's going to catch on anything. When you're ready to take that shot, you just fold that bipod out. It locks in magnetically up into the stock. Now, other things that make the Fuel great is, number one, we're driven by the rear-axis gas piston. You're very familiar with the rear-axis gas piston, reversing that strut in there. So you get all the advantages of a gas piston in there. We put the lockdown mount on top, and we do that because no matter with that air gun, once you're locked on and stay on zero, we want you on zero through that entire hunt.
This is huge. I mean, the addition of, and I think every air gun that's a spring gun needs to have this kind of rail, because if you don't, you're just chasing your scope.
Absolutely. And what we want to do is make sure then, hey, when you're sighting that gun in at the range or your own target and you're in, you want to stay on for that entire hunt, okay? Now, we also offer, you know, of course, fiber optic adjustable sights for those people who want to shoot open sights. But at the end, we put the silence air. You're very familiar with that 5-chamber noise dampening system. So our objective there is to dampen that downrange noise. Again, a great gun for hunting. Now, tactical style and stock, thumb hole allows you really to lock in on that target for a really great, comfortable shot.
Well, you know, the big question is availability. When are we going to see this hit the market?
All right, you're going to see this 2014. You're going to look for that in stores at the back side of May. So anywhere between May 15th and June 1 is when they're going to start hitting the stores out.
Just in time for summer shooting.
Absolutely, just in time to get out and get in the woods with one.
Well, hey, man, I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. Thanks,
maybe we can set up in another location. You got something else you want to show me?
You know what I do? I've got a couple other things than consumers are just going ballistic excited about for this year.
All right, well, that's great. We're going to reset, and we'll go see what else you got to show us.
Awesome. Let's go.
All right, so we're here again with Richard. Now, from what I hear, Umarex is one of the dominant providers of the action pistol category. So what do you got for us today?
You know, one thing we offer with Umarex is we offer more and more diverse of the action pistol category. And the action pistols are so exciting these days. Everyone from just fun shooting to people are now practicing with them. People are working on their shooting skills with them because they're economical, and depending on where you are, you can shoot them in various locations. And really, these are an affordable way to get out and for a lot of shooting fun. But for 2014, I'll say this might be the most realistic pistol we've ever done. So this is the new Walther PPS.
Now I'm familiar with this one.
Okay,
I love this pistol.
This is actually, in the firearms world, this is one of the most popular concealed carry guns out in the entire firearms world. Now, when we were sitting down to design this gun, our one objective was, because this is a smaller frame concealed carry, is no matter what we do, we want to stay true to the weight, feel, and shape of the real PPS. So it took a little extra engineering to build what we think is one of the coolest guns we've ever done. Let me show you a few cool features on there. Number one, this is a blowback action. So we're a metal slide, polymer frame, blowback action. So as you pull that trigger, that slide's going to blow back, giving that recoil, simulating that real recoil you get with the pistol. Now, the other thing is, of course, we've got the dropout magazine on there, dropout 18-shot BB magazine. But in order to make that CO2 fit within the handle, because we're talking about a smaller frame gun, redesigned our system a little bit. What's cool is that back grip just comes off. And inside there's a wrench.
You know, I am always losing that stinking wrench on some of my airsoft guns because you have to screw that little nut in the back of the pot. I remember when I got my test one in, and that was very awesome to see.
See, and it just locks in. If you look on a real PPS, there is a back grip, an adjustable back grip. So what we did is utilize that concept, put that wrench in there, so you put your CO2 in the CO2 housing right there. Just turn that wrench, pierces the CO2, powers that pistol up. lock it back down, you're ready to go.
That's awesome. What, you got something else for us to look at?
Yeah, let's go over here. Another really cool thing for the show.
All right, so we're here again with Richard. Again, I love that name. It's one of my favorites. But we're here to take a look at your next product. What do you have here?
All right, for 2014, one thing when we're asking consumers and asking the market out there, what's the one thing, the next thing you'd like to see from Umarex in full-size pistols and action pistols? We want to see a 1911 all-metal full blowback out there. You know, so many people have 1911s in the market. It's such a popular overall design, such a dominant pistol out there. To practice, to have realism with that, want a full blowback all metal. So this year for 2014, introducing the new Colt Commander. Now, this has all the bells and whistles of what you would find in a fully souped up 1911 out there. Low profile combat style sights, skeletonized trigger, skeletonized hammer, all metal design, chrome barrel to simulate that pure realism in there. Full action working model right here. Awesome gun, awesome gun. Early feedback on this, people are so excited by this product. We're excited to offer it in the market. Colt's been a great partner with us. It's such a dominant product out there throughout history. And so love to show this latest version of this to the consumers for 2014.
The 1911 is probably one of my favorite formats.
Absolutely.
And I'll have to get with my folks here. He's standing behind the camera. I'll put my notation in.
You're gonna put that order on that first delivery, first grouping of production you want in?
Absolutely.
I think we'll make that happen, Rick.
That works for me. I can't wait.
Awesome.
Anything else you want to show us?
You know, before you get out of here, there's one really cool thing we're doing just for the SHOT Show here. Then we were testing out there, and it's really exciting. It's been a massive success here. It's a limited edition pistol, just as a commemorative, just to do something a little bit different, but for that collecting market out there. Let's go take a look at that. One thing we wanted to do is something really exciting, and only do it here at the SHOT Show. Just another reason for people to come by the Umarex booth. They always want to see something new, but we wanted to change things up. And as you can see behind us right here on display is our new 1911. Now what this is we wanted to do something for the collectible market. And
this looks like my granddaddy's 1911.
it is designed just that way. What we did is we created a World War II limited edition. Only 500 we made. Did special engraving, special logo for World War II. Now what we did is took a standard, one of our great 1911 full metal blowback pistols right there, but we've aged the metal to give it that look of a distinctive collector's piece in there, including aged wood grips, aged metal, even to the extent of where we've actually gone ahead and aged the internal barrel. All of that just to create something, because you know everyone can't afford and can't go out and have original era pistol out there, but you know what you can have? You can have one that looks just like it.
And these shoot extremely well. I have experience with these guns, and they are really good shooters.
Absolutely, and I tell you, we thought over 4 days here at the SHOT Show we would sell our 500 pieces. About 8 in the morning, 8:30 in the morning of day 2, we were done. And so really an exciting product. People want that, really a great opportunity out there for people to own a piece of history at an affordable price out there.
Well, Richard, I want to say thank you for taking some time with me today and showing me all the new stuff Umarex has got going on.
Absolutely.
Man, you know, just a great time with you guys, and I wish you the best. And we're going to get on to another booth, but man, it's been great hanging out with Umarex today. And stay tuned.